So there I was, scrolling through memes on Twitter like normal, when all of a sudden, this tweet popped up. After about 5 seconds of thinking about it, I decided to pull the trigger, and here we are. That's right, guys. I ended up picking up 2 Sun and Moon Unbroken Bonds booster boxes. I only plan to open one of them right now, and the plan is to keep the other one sealed, surprisingly, but we'll see how long that lasts. Unbroken Bonds is a special set for me personally because this is where I started focusing on the competitive side of the Pokemon trading card game. So I'm super excited to open this box with you guys, but before we do that, let's head over to Zeke's Comics and Games real quick. Not only is Zeke's Comics and Games one of, if not the best comic and game shops to step foot in Illinois, they've also got a fantastic online shop that's super easy to navigate. Head on over to Zeke'sComicsandGames.com to find all of your needs from anything from miniatures to TCGs to board games. No matter the set that's out, Zeke's always has the pre-orders available online. So as of right now, be sure to head over there, get your Paradox Rift pre-orders in. And while you're getting your pre-orders in at Zeke's Comics and Games, be sure to enter code DubsPeoria8, a new code that we set during the Peoria Regional Championships to get 15% off your entire order. So head over to Zeke'sComicsandGames.com, get your pre-orders in for Paradox Rift, and save 15% while you're doing it. So again, huge shout out to notable TCG competitor and content creator, Celios Network. If you haven't checked out his content before, I will be sure to link it in the description. Definitely go check him out. So I'm going to open this thing right up here. These tag team sets are becoming increasingly more difficult to get your hands on because some of the arts are really jumping up in value. Not that that's something I super care about, but I particularly wanted to open this set because, like I said, this is the set where I started to actively play the TCG competitively. My first deck being a Reshiram Charizard Tag Team GX deck. Had a lot of fun with that. Format was considered quite toxic by a lot of people, but I think it was pretty fun. Tag Team Pokemon being 3 prizes was quite difficult to overcome at the time, so here we've got the pack arts. We've got Reshiram, Charizard, Marshadow, and Machamp tag team. Lucario Melmetal tag team was a very notable card as well. And we've got Gardevoir and Sylveon, one of my personal favorites. So I think we're just going to jump right into these things and see what we can get. So this is super exciting to go back to a set where I first started playing the TCG. I was only able to open up several packs of this set, so this will be quite the journey. We've got Lairon. Martial Arts Dojo was a super good stadium at the time, and it is now highly played in Gym Leader Challenge format. Got the Fairy Charm ability, rest in peace to the Fairy type, at least in the TCG. We've got Seal, Bellsprout, Ghastly, I'm actually not sure if I need that one, Carvana, cute little Togepi in the backpack, love that, that's very cute. We've got a Reverse Holo Snorlax, look at this art. That is absolutely amazing. I know I've seen this art before. I feel like somebody was looking for it on Twitter, but this is amazing. This will absolutely be going in my collection, and we've got a Tangrowth for the rare in this pack. So jumping into the next one. Yeah, this is a super exciting set. When I saw that Celios Network had posted these for sale over on Twitter, I thought about it for about 4 seconds and had to just jump to it. Speaking of Fairy type, here is the Fairy type energy, which actually, these energies are some of my favorite energies to use. I think they're severely underrated. I think that texture is just really cool. It's very industrial. So there you have it, the Fairy energy. We've got the Gloom, Dodrio, Raticate. These arts are just incredible. Sun and Moon really hit it out of the ballpark with the arts. We've got Aeron, Seal, Bellsprout, another Ghastly. We've got Carvana taking a big old bite out of the boat. That's very cool. Green's Exploration. Now this card was hugely used when it came out. You can play this card only if you have no Pokemon with abilities in play. Search your deck for up to 2 trainer cards, reveal them, and put them in your hand, then shuffle your deck. So this was used as an engine for a lot of decks. Green Zard being one of them, which was a Green's Exploration-based Reshiram Charizard deck. So that's very cool. And we've got Licky Licky, for the rare. So a monumental set for the competitive TCG and collectors alike. So I'll be excited to see what the pull rates are, I guess, out of a set like this. Like I said, I only opened up a few packs of Unbroken Bonds, and when I needed cards for my deck at the time, I just bought them online. We've got Cleffa, that's super adorable. Happiny. Dust Island is a stadium that I had not heard of. I believe the ever toxic stadium Chaotic Swell also came out of this set, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sure we'll find out, but that stadium was brutal. We've got Rattata, Goldeen, Darumaka, one of the clay arts. That is super cool. Classic Yukimori art. I am a huge fan of these arts. I think they're awesome. A Sandile one. Speaking of Yukimori, we got another one. Salandit. We've got a reverse holo Tangela and a Wheezing. So I'm not sure anymore how many people that I've got viewing are into the TCG and have been for a while. And if so, if you've been into the TCG, did you ever open up any Unbroken Bonds? And like I said before, these sets are particularly difficult to get your hands on now, but I think this set was very heavily opened at the time of its release. We got Venonat with Rattata, Goldeen, Darumaka, Sandile again. There's the Power Plant. This is also a very impactful stadium. Pokemon GX and EX in play. Both yours and your opponents have no abilities. This was particularly good at shutting down Mewtwo Mew Tag Team GX, which is a very disruptive card that Henry Brand went on to win the 2019 World Championships with. So the stadium was very impactful at shutting abilities like that off. And we got Aromatisse as the rare. Got to take a special second to appreciate the fairy Pokemon that are no longer with us. So being a Charizard fan, I suppose I'm looking to pull one of the Reshiram Charizards, but as I've said a million times, I couldn't care less about the value that I pull out of this. This is more about the experience for me. I'm here to just open up as many older sets, I guess, if you will, with all of you guys, and just kind of take a trip down memory lane as far as like the competitive TCG is concerned. But I just want to open up the old sets. You know, I don't care if I pull the high dollar card. I'm just having fun. So hope you guys are doing the same. We've got the Venonat, another Yukimori art. Looks like she was heavily utilized for her arts in here. This is awesome. We got the Meowth with the substitute. I actually just recently got a substitute plushie over there at the Peoria Regional Championships. So super stoked about that. Got Geodude. Porygon swimming in the water. That's an interesting one. Good old Froakie there. The triple acceleration energy. This energy was cracked. While attached to an evolution Pokemon, basically this provides 3 colorless energy. Super good. And we've got the Mewtwo with the Mind Report. This card is also super good. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may put a supporter card from your discard pile on the top of your deck. So very good for competitive use at the time. So as you can see already, we're not even remotely close to completing this box, and we've already got a ton of playable cards. So we'll see where this one takes us. We got the fighting energy there. Torracat, you know, one of my personal favorite evolution lines. Surprise box! This is actually super sick because I collect all of the Gengar cards, including ones he's featured in. So I actually needed this one. This is super, super sick. I already got my value out of the box. So we got Chatot, Tentacool, that is a super sick art. Trainer in the background. We've got Aeron, Sandshrew, Ghastly. Got the Tangela, Kartana, and Golem. So we got a reverse holo rare and a holo rare to wrap that pack up. That's super sick. So yeah, I did refresh myself on some of the cards that were included in the set a little bit before this, but again, I didn't want to go back and remind myself of the whole thing. For example, I was super excited to pull that surprise box because I forgot that that was in this set. So speaking of the devil, there it is. That's super awesome. We got Chatot, Meowth, Geodude, Porygon, Froakie, Aeron, Cleffa in a reverse foil. Look at that beautiful fairy energy type logo on there. That is super cool. We've got a Hypno for the rare. So I'll move through the commons and uncommons we've already seen a little bit quicker just to get through the booster box. But I also, as you may notice, moved my hand cam down a little bit, so I'm not reaching as far to show you guys the cards. So let me know if that is impactful for you. We got Wartortle, Gloom, Haunter. Nice. I don't think I have that one. We've got Aron again, Sandshrew, Ghastly, Tangela again. We got Venonat, Raticate in a reverse Holofoil, and we've got a Raichu. This actually might be a Raichu that I need for my Pikachu binder, so that is super sick. I'm getting a ton of value out of this box. See, a bunch of people, a bunch of other creators would be opening these boxes, having number signs roll around in their head, making sure that they're getting their money back, but I'm over here excited that I pulled a surprise box, so we are very different. We've got a Fairy Energy, Porygon 2, that was super adorable. That art is insane. I love that so much. Very cool. We've got the Ultra Forest Cartonvoy. That is a supporter that I have never heard of, related to Ultra Beasts. We've got Golbat, Krabby, Tangela again, really likes to show up. Oh, this Oddish is absolutely amazing. While I love the clay arts, I also am a huge sucker for, and maybe even more so, the crochet arts. I think these are incredible. Such cool arts. We got Wooper, good old Wooper there. Cottony. I did know that this card existed in a fairy type because I think it's like one of the most pretty looking fairy type cards that existed. We've got Reverse Hollow Oddish and a Crocodile coming in hot for the rare. So while boxes like this are particularly difficult to get your hands on, I do want to make it a point that it's not super realistic to be getting boxes like this, and I don't think it should be an expectation to find stuff like this. I just get these as an opportunity to share them with you guys, mostly so you don't have to, because it's not realistic to go out and spend hundreds of dollars on Pokemon cards like this. So we got Koga's Trap, Power Plant, Charjabug. Look at that. That's cool. We've got Litten, good old Litten, Froakie, Crabrawler, Oddish, Squirtle. That's awesome. Swimming around. We got Koga's Trap and a reverse Holofoil and a Butterfree. So the only reason I mention that is because I feel like it's very common on YouTube for there to be an expectation bar for people to think that they need to go buy like tons of product because channels are opening up cases of stuff or like base set booster boxes, and that's just not realistic. So definitely don't set that as your expectation. These are just very special cases for us to get boxes like this to share with you guys. So we got Koga's Trap, Power Plant, Charjabug, Tangela, Oddish, such an awesome art, Wooper, Cottony, Venonat in a clay art, that's so cool, a reverse hollow Sandile, that's pretty cool looking, and a Clefable. Nice. I love seeing all of these fairy Pokemon. It's like these sets weren't even that long ago, and it's taking me back. So we're thinning down there a little bit. We have yet to pull a bigger hit, so I think we're getting the worst side of the booster box out of the way here, and we'll see what happens. But we've got the Rhydon with Giovanni in the back. That is very cool. Love to see that. We got Wartortle, Cleffa, Rhyhorn, Meltan. That is super cool. I love that. Spearow, Lickitung, Litten, Landorus. Look at that. He looks mean in that picture. That is super sick. That is if you weren't scared of Landorus before, you are now. Sheesh. That is something else. And we got Seaking for the rare. So yeah, Sun and Moon, obviously a huge block of the Pokemon TCG and video game franchise. Let me know in the comments if you guys either played Sun and Moon or opened up the TCG and or played the TCG during the Sun and Moon era. I'd be excited to see how many of you guys partook in that. And if you like Sun and Moon, I know the Alolan region isn't for everybody, but I am a huge fan myself. We got Crabrawler, Oddish, Squirtle, Tentacool, Vileplume in the beautiful reverse holofoil, and Purugly taking a bath as a rare. Let's see if we can get at least one of the Tag Team GXs. Sure, it'd be awesome to hit like one of the alternative arts or something of higher rarity, but I will take literally just a basic Tag Team Pokemon. We got Fire Crystal. This card was also huge. Put 3 fire energy from your discard pile into your hand. Paired super, super good with the supporter Welder at the time. So we got Togetic, Meltan, Spearow, Lickitung, Litten, Krabby, Ghastly in a reverse foil. That's super sick. And we got Dugtrio to wrap up that pack. So if nothing else, I'm adding quite a few cards to my collection pile. So that makes me happy, and I'm satisfied with that. So jump into this one. We've got another Fairy Energy. I had part of that pack just like blasted off. That was crazy. We got another Fire Crystal. The Evolution Spray Z. We got Togetic, Wooper, Sandile, Meowth, Grubbin. Look at this one. That's awesome. Yukimori really put in some work in this set. That is incredible. Got the Geodude, Ultra, Forest, Cartonvoy, and Sharpedo. Got the first Tomokazu Kamiya art of this set so far. That one's actually super cool. I do enjoy this one quite a bit. So this was one of these sets where I had mentioned it before in some other video, where the code cards were white to indicate that they have a hit, or at least a holo rare in them, because holofoil rares were not always guaranteed. So this one looks like it will have some sort of hit. Electromagnetic Radar, also a super good card. You play this card only if you discard 2 others from your hand. Search your deck for up to 2 in any combination of Lightning Pokemon GX or EX. Reveal them and put them into your hand. Paired super well with Pikachu Zekrom Tag Team, otherwise known as Pikarom. A pretty successful deck at the time. We got Frogadier. We've got Sandile, Meowth, Grubbin, Geodude, Litten, Devolution Spray Z, and Marshadow with the old resetting whole ability. This one is huge. Once during your turn, before your attack, obviously, if this Pokemon is on your bench, you may discard any stadium card in play. So this is obviously huge for a lot of those super disruptive stadiums that were in this format. So this Marshadow was very heavily played. Very cool. Being reminded of cards like that Marshadow just takes me back, again, to a time that wasn't that long ago, really, but it seems like it was forever ago. I mean, right before the whole pandemic and stuff, things were different. So we got Hitmontop, Gliscor, Frogadier, Grubbin again, Ghastly, Gligar, Spritzy, Doduo, Duskstone, and we got the foil Snorlax. I don't think I can get enough of this card. This one is absolutely adorable. Got the Pikachus there, sneaking up on Snorlax. So that last pack was another white code. So as you can see, we got a foil rare. We got a white code here. So we're on a little bit of a streak here with them. We'll see if we can get anything other than a holofoil rare as we jump into Fearow. It's the first time we've seen him so far, as well as Graveler. Metal Core Barrier, another very playable card. Pikachu, I'm actually not sure if I have this one. Looks like he's running on the deck of a ship. That is super cool. Murkrow, got Rhyhorn, Meltan, Slowpoke, Bellsprout in a reverse holo, and we've got Dedenne GX. This card is absolutely legendary. Dedenne GX coming in with the Dede change. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench, during your turn, you may discard your hand and draw 6 cards. This is one of the most heavily used support Pokemon in the Sun and Moon format. Dedenne GX found itself in almost every single deck. Very, very good card. So with that, I finally have some sleeves again. We will sleeve up our first hit of the box. Love to see it. I love that pretty much all of the hits that are going to be in this set were all playable cards, so love to see that. So, looking visually, I don't think we're quite halfway through the box, but we got our first hit. I don't know quite what the hit rates were like in the Sun and Moon sets. I never opened up like a ton of Sun and Moon era packs, or at the level of a booster box at least. I opened up like singular packs and stuff, but we will find out. We've got Oddish, Zubat, Coughing, Torracat, and Kingler for the rare. So another Sun and Moon set that I would really, really love to get my hands on, but is even more difficult is Team Up, which as you can see behind me is the set on that totem back there that Gengar Mimikyu Tag Team GX came out of. So I would love to open up some of that set, but I think it's going to be a while before I get my hands on one of those boxes. We got Chatot, Mulane, Frogadier, Diglett with Giovanni sitting in the back. That's so random. We got Poliwag, Inkay, nice. We got Tentacool, Drowsy, just chilling. Look at this Drowsy, just living its best life. Man, that's a vibe if I've ever seen one. Blacephalon! This card is also hugely played as an Ultra Beast, the most notable attack being the Fireball Circus for 50 times. Discard any number of fire energy from your hand. This attack does 50 damage for each energy discarded in this way. Blacephalon was super awesome, very disruptive. A lot of decks that I believe performed particularly well with the Blacephalon in them, so that is super sick. Heading into another Gardevoir Sylveon pack. I would love to pull a Gardevoir Sylveon, as I'm a huge Gardevoir fan. We've got the Fire Energy, Fearow, Graveler, Metal Core Barrier, Ghastly, Gligar. That is very cool. Got Spritzy, Doduo. I don't think we've hit that one yet. Rhyhorn, Happiny. Look at this. Look at this happy little Happiny. Such a simple life. Much simpler times. And we've got Beast Bringer! Yo, let's go! Something about these Sun and Moon era secret rares just hit so different. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. And see, so now when I pull a modern day secret rare or gold card, this is why I call it a secret rare, because these are indeed secret rares. As you can hopefully see in the number there, it is number 229 out of 214, so the number is greater than the set number. It was identified as a secret rare, so this is super sick. Go ahead and sleeve that one up. So we've got our first actual special hit out of this box, so that is super sick. See what else we can rip as we head through here. You can see behind me up on the shelf in front of Munchlax, I've got the other box. Like I said, the plan as of right now is to keep that one sealed. I don't do many things sealed, but I don't know, for some reason I just want to keep that one sealed, I think. So we'll see how long that lasts, and you guys will know if we end up opening that one, but probably not, at least anytime soon. So we got Cubone. That is a super cute Cubone. We got Pokegear 3.0. This card is still played, actually. It's still legal as it's been reprinted several times. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck and grab a supporter from those cards. Shuffle the rest back into your deck. Very good card, as we've got a foil Arcanine. Look at this majestic beast. As you all probably know, I'm a huge Arcanine fan, and this one is super cool. You got the Pokemon Center hanging out in the background. Man, that art is absolutely gorgeous. Very, very cool. Got the Reshiram Charizard pack. Like I said before, that was a huge deck at the time of this set. With cards like Welder, a lot of fire support being printed at this time. Those decks were very good. We've got Krokorok, Graveler, Hitmontop, Murkrow, Oddish, Misdreavus, nice, Salandit, Glameow, Weepinbell, and we've got a Venomoth GX. Something about these GXs just hits very different. I don't think this one was particularly good, or at least it's not ringing any bells in my head, but it is a GX, and it is a hit nonetheless, so we'll sleeve it up. So not super crazy yet. Like I said, I don't know the pull rates statistically on this set in particular, but I also didn't really care. If I'm being quite frank with you guys, I just wanted to open the set on the channel, so I didn't really look into it. We got Krokorok, Beast Bringer, but we got Clefairy, Poliwag, Ekans. Yo, we haven't seen that one yet. That's super cool. Drowsy, just chilling. Got the Pikachu, Gliscor hanging from the tree. And we got Poliwrath. Big dude swimming around. Means business. So we're thinning down on packs here. We'll see. we'll see what we get, guys. Like I said, either way, this is fun. I love to open up an older set like this. We got Porygon 2. That art is so incredible. Got Dodrio, Metapod, Poliwag, Ekans, Drowsy, Pikachu, Grubbin, Alolan Diglett. Look at this. Alolan Diglett just chilling all by himself. That's an awesome art. And we've got Red's Challenge. Very cool supporter card that also has a really awesome full art in this set. And maybe we'll see it. But super cool to hit the holo, nonetheless. Heading into Marshadow Machamp. I don't remember if that tag team card was particularly good. I don't think it saw like a ton of play. Or again, at least it's not ringing any bells in my head. We jump into a Psychic Energy with the Stealthy Hood. This is also a really good card. Prevent all effects of your opponent's abilities done to the Pokemon this card is attached to. Remove any such existing effects. So very, very good at stopping shenanigans. We got Happiny, Welder, an absolutely monumental supporter that came out of this set. Attach up to 2 Fire Energy cards from your hand to one of your Pokemon. And if you do, draw 3 cards. So very, very good. Like I said, paired with a lot of those fire decks like Blacephalon, Reshiram, Charizard, Tag Team GX. Very, very good. We got Salandit, Glameow, Diglett, Janine. Janine means business. And we've got the Blacephalon. That's super sick. So yeah, it's awesome to go back, open this set, and just be reminded of how many playable cards came out of just one set like this. It's very cool to go back on. Like the Stealthy Hood, we got Happiny, Welder again, Cubone, Riolu, nice. I don't know if I have that for my collection. We've got a different art of Porygon, Inkay, Caterpie, Wartortle. That is a very cool Wartortle art. Very, very cool. And we got Wigglytuff. Heading to the next Gardevoir Sylveon pack. Got another white card, so we'll see what exactly that entails, what sort of hit we will get ourselves into. We got Raticate, Lieutenant Surge's Strategy. This supporter card was busted. Make jokes about it all the time if we could just use it. You can play this card only if you have more prize cards remaining than your opponent. During this turn, you can play 3 supporter cards, this one included. So essentially you can play 2 full supporter cards, which is kind of insane. Got Samson Oak, Riolu, Porygon, Inkay, Caterpie, Clefairy, Samson Oak again, looking tan as ever. And we've got Honchkrow GX. Super sick art of Honchkrow. That's pretty cool. So there we go. Our 4th pull of the box. We still got a little bit of packs left, so I don't think it's over yet. We will see what else we can get ourselves into as we start to wrap up the box. We've got another Pokegear 3.0, the Triple Acceleration Energy, Tentacruel, Bellsprout, Diglett, Poliwag, Rhyhorn, Growlithe. That is a very majestic Growlithe. I love it. Just sitting on the edge, confident as ever. I love it. The Froakie, and we've got Crabominable, a Tomokazu Kamiya art. That is pretty cool. I like that one. So here we go, another white code. I can feel it. This one's gonna be a big hit, big juicy hit out of this pack. I can feel it. We got Molayne, Giovanni's Exile. That's kind of an interesting card. Duststone, Diglett, got Poliwag, Rhyhorn, Growlithe, Cubone, Butterfree in a reverse holo, and we've got the Gardevoir Sylveon GX. This card was very, very good and saw a lot of play competitively. It also made for just a beautiful card. I think every Gardevoir Sylveon Tag Team GX card just looks absolutely fantastic. So that is one we will absolutely take. Sweet, we've got a few of the GXs there. We still have, I was about to say we've yet to hit a tag team, but we literally just did. So don't listen to me. We've got Metal Energy. Chip Ice Axe was a very, very big card included in control decks at the time. So that is a cool one to see. We've got Tyrogue, Janine, Salandit. We've got Coughing, Alolan Diglett, Zubat, Jigglypuff. That is a cool art. I don't think we've seen that one yet. I like that one. We got Meowstick and an Arbok for the rare. Coming up on 5 packs remaining out of this whole booster box. We'll see if we can hit any more luck. As far as hits go, it hasn't been anything super crazy coming out of this box, but that's fine. We got one of my favorite Pyukumuka arts. Got the classic crochet one. That is super cool. We've got Togetic, Fairy Charm, Goldeen, Alolan Diglett, Slowpoke, Litten, Sandshrew, Riolu in a reverse holo, and we've got the Meowstick. So if I'm being honest, this box is certainly making me kind of want to open the other one, but I'll let it sit for a while and see. It might just be one of the first booster boxes ever that I've just kept sealed, but we'll see. We got triple acceleration energy. We've got the Tentacruel, Alolan Diglett, Slowpoke, Litten, Sandshrew, Murkrow, Metal Core Barrier, and we've got a foil Crobat. This is a very cool looking Crobat. I don't feel like we see a whole lot of awesome Crobat arts anymore, at least lately, so this is very cool. 3 packs remaining in this Unbroken Bonds booster box. I'm very grateful for the opportunity to be able to open this up with you guys. If you're hanging around, I appreciate you a ton. Thanks for sticking around as we jump into a little bit of an older set here. We got Fearow, Charjabug, Togepi sitting in the backpack. That is such a cool art. Esper, Squirtle, Rhyhorn, Rattata, Grubbin, and we've got Muck and Alolan Muck GX. The GX full arts are some of my favorite, aside from the newest full arts that we're opening up. This is very, very cool. So I am excited to get something other than just a regular GX, because I do collect full art cards, and this is one I certainly don't have. So this will make a nice addition to my collection. So we got 2 packs left of this box, and it's starting to shape up. It's starting to shape up a little bit. Again, I didn't have super high expectations. I don't know that I had any expectations at all. I just wanted to open the box. We got Chip Ice Axe, Tyrogue, Janine, Esper, Squirtle, Rhyhorn, Rattata, Goldeen, Porygon, very cool, and Quagsire. Look at so many Pokemon in this set just absolutely chilling, living their best lives, and I love to see it, honestly. This is awesome. All right, guys, we are on the last pack of this Unbroken Bonds booster box. Very random opportunity to open up a set like this. Again, thanks and shout out to Celios Network for getting rid of these. I'm pretty sure they were prize boxes that he had won, probably from competing quite a while ago. So very cool opportunity to get my hands on both of these and to open them up and share it with you guys. So let me know what you think of the Sun and Moon Unbroken Bonds opening. And like I said, we will see if the box behind me ends up getting opened up sometime in the future. So moving into a Tentacruel. That is actually I need to go back to that. That's a super sick Tentacruel art. That is very cool. We've got Pokegear 3.0, Coughing, Alolan Diglett, Zubat, Jigglypuff, Bellsprout, Poliwhirl in a reverse holo rare, and we're going to wrap up this Sun and Moon Unbroken Bonds opening on Darmanitan non-holo rare. So that's going to do it for today's opening, guys. Thanks for joining me as we take a small hop back in TCG history. It was a great privilege to jump back and open up some Unbroken Bonds, and I really hope to get my hands on other Sun and Moon sets to open up on the channel. So stay tuned for more awesome content as always, guys, and until then, keep being awesome, and we'll see you then. Peace.